Well, good afternoon. This is Kent Blaylock. Good afternoon. Hey, I'm Kent Blaylock with SDG Replays, and this coming to you live this afternoon with some boxing with Glory Days Boxing and a continued uh, walk through the tournament that I started about a week ago, doing a double elimination tournament in what I am calling the BunkerBoxing League. It's a tournament that's a double elimination tournament with 32 contestants or participants, and we're into the second round. We'll be boxing in the lower bracket or the losers bracket, so that is active now. So the match today will be a win or go home between Lennox Lewis and Deontay Wilder. It should be an exciting fight between those two. But before we get to those, we will be going a bout between two bantamweights, and those bantamweights are Jeff Fenech and Orlando Canizales. And it should be an exciting bout between the two as we prepare to go to this bout. Fenech was a bantamweight with a career record of 29 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw with 21 knockouts. A very good fighter. He has the trait of a mauler, so we'll be subtracting 5 from his opponent's stamina to start the fight. So Canizales' stamina is a 65, already not very good, and it's going to drop down to 60 now because of that mauler trait. Fenech has average power of 4 and 7 when his opponent is stunned. His chin knockdown is a 2, and he's stunned 3 to 5. He will knock out at a 4, and his will is a 4. He cuts at 5, and he fouls at 6. Fenech is a good puncher, a good boxer, fairly accurate as he lands 55% from the inside, 0 to 55, and also 0 to 50 from the outside. So he's 50% or above on all his punches, so that's not bad. His defense is average, 1 to 2. He'll take away 1. It's average or below average. And 3 to 5, he will add 1. He counters from 1 to 6. His stamina, again, is a 90, which is fairly good for a 10-round bout. And that should not play into his performance in this bout. He does foul at 6, but because I'm using referee Dick Young, he is lax on his foul calls, so there will be -2 on that. And I've got to add something here. There it is. Needed my dice roller. Got to pull it out. So Fenech will be a 4 on his fouls instead of 6. And that's the tale of the tape for Fenech. Now, as far as Orlando Canizales, his power is slightly better as he's a 5 and a 7. His chin knockdown is 2 also, but he stuns just 3 and 4. His chin knockdown is pretty good at 2. His will's at 4. He cuts at a 7, so he cuts easier. His foul's a 5, but it will go down to 3 because of Dick Young and the way he calls the fight. Now, what about Orlando's punching ability? He is much better on the inside, 0 to 52 on the inside, so landing 52% of his punches on the inside. Now, On the outside, it drops down to 0 to 47. Still not bad. Uh, Not great, but not bad. Uh, as it's well, Michael. The, I think you can set it up. I'm not sure on how you get a 0 on the die. Uh, the way we roll in this, you don't want zeros. Uh, uh, well, yeah, well, of course you do. What am I saying? Uh, I forget. I would have to go. You go into settings, and you're able to set it up somehow that way. Right now, I'm at a loss. I can't remember quite how I did it. I'd have to go back and look at it. But thank you for enjoying the coverage. Uh, and I'll try to see if I can pull that bracket up after the bout, if that's all right with you. The bracket I got from, it's just an online site, and I just go to it. Now, why not? Let's just go ahead and do that. Just give me a moment and I'll pull that up. And I've got it up now. I don't have it fitted to screen, but you can see, let me go ahead and fit that to screen. Problem with it fitted to screen, it gets kind of small. But that is the bracket I'm running with. It's a website called Bracket HQ, and that's simply just how I pull it up. And it formats it, and I seeded them, and then it's moving it forward as it goes. And that's that. All right. And let's get my, there we go. So with Canizales, he is again a much better puncher on the outside. He defends the same way Fenech does. Their defense is not great. He's 1 to 2, -1, 3 to 5. He'll add 1, and his counters 1 to 6 as well. So pretty evenly matched. Both of them are 9-star fighters, so this should be an interesting bout. I think the only thing that's going to probably raise a problem for Orlando Canizales, if he cannot use his power to end this fight, is he's going to become fatigued rather quickly. For this fight, as I said earlier, we will have Dick Young as our referee, and David Mendoza, Glenn Trowbridge, and Harold Lederman as our judges. So that is the tail of the tape. It's time now to start throwing some leather as both fighters up off their stools. Time to get it on, as some famous announcers have said. But I will say the bell rings and the dice rolls. 3 and a 6. We'll see Orlando Canizales on the inside, on the offensive from the inside. 69 from the inside. He misses, but there will be no counter back from Fenech as we go to the 240 segment here in the round. 3 and a 2. Again, Canizales, this time from the outside. Outside, 81. He again misses, and again, Fenech does not counter as both fighters are starting off slow in this bout as we go to the 220 mark. 5 and a 3. This time it will be a toe-to-toe from the outside. Jeff Fenech from the outside. 28 from the outside for Fenech. He follows a 1-2 with an uppercut. 3 punches landed, and they're hard, heavy punches as it's just outside of his power range of 4. Canizales looks to answer back. 61. He misses, so no answer back from Canizales as we go to the 2-minute mark here in the round. 3 and a 2. Again, Canizales from the outside. This time, 42 from the outside. He follows a punishing cross behind a jab. 2 punches landed. And Fenech takes both those punches as we go to the minute 40 mark here in the round. 1 and a 6. Toe-to-toe from the inside. Canizales leading off from the inside. He rips a jab and then doubles across. 3 more punches landed. Fenech looks to answer back, and he does answer back with a 40 himself, a punishing cross followed by a jab. 2 punches landed by Fenech as we go to the minute 20 mark as both fighters are getting busy now. 5 punches landed to 5, a 2 and a 5. We'll see again a toe-to-toe from the outside. Canizales from the outside, an 0-9 from the outside. He lands heavy rights and lefts. 4 punches landed. Fenech looks to answer back. He does indeed with a 16 from the outside. Big shots to the head and body. 4 punches of his own landed as both fighters are banging away. This has been an even round so far, 5 and a 4. We'll see again a toe-to-toe from the outside. Canizales leading off, 13 from the outside. Heavy left and rights. 4 more punches landed. And there will be a chin check of Jeff Fenech after he returns in response. And he returns big as well. 0-3 from the outside. Big shots to the head and body. 4 more punches landed. Now, chin check for Jeff Fenech. Will he go down? Did that punch get through hard and heavy? And it is a 2. He does indeed get knocked down here in the very first round. Down goes Jeff Fenech. Knocked down here in round number 1 as Canizales is throwing heavy. Round 1. Jeff Fenech knocked down. But will it be a KO? Or will it be he's just up at the count? His chin knockdown rating is a 4. If this is 4 or under, this fight is over in the first round. And it is a 12. And he gets up. And he gets up at the count of 5. But he is stunned. We will go into the 42nd segment with Canizales unopposed. 6 and 3. Well, just 3. Canizales from the inside. 42 from the inside. Punishing cross follows a jab. 2 more punches landed as we go to the 22nd mark here in round number 1. Very exciting round that's seen Jeff Fenech already hit the canvas. 2 and 2. We'll see a toe-to-toe from the outside. Canizales leading it out first from the outside. 82. from the outside. He misses. Fenech looks to answer back. A 71 from the outside for him. And he misses, and that will end the round. And that will be round number 1 in the books. A very exciting round. A lot of punches landed, and one really heavy punch from Orlando Canizales as Fenech found himself on the canvas here in the very first round. Fenech in that round landed 13 punches, very active round. But even more active was Orlando Canizales, who landed 15, with one of those being a knockdown punch, a right cross that got through and put Jeff Fenech on the canvas. So the judges' scoring will be easy for this round with that knockdown. Judge David Mendoza hands in his card. Glenn Trowbridge handing in his. And now Harold Lederman. As we go to the second round, Fenech's corner is telling him to shake it off, clear your head, get active, get busy. Canizales does not have the conditioning you have. Just keep bringing the fight to him, but be wary of that strong right cross that sent you to the canvas. As we go to round number 2, bell rings as the dice rolls. 3 and a 5. We'll see Canizales on the outside. 0-1 on the outside. That's blistering two-handed assault. 5 punches landed, and all 5 punches get through. As we go to the 240 mark, as Canizales looks to finish this fight. 4 and 4. Again, a toe-to-toe from the outside. Canizales leading out from the outside. 53. He misses. Jeff Fenech looking to answer back. 81 from the outside. He misses as well, as both fighters starting out slow in round number 2. 4 and 4. Again, a toe-to-toe from the outside. Canizales leading off from the outside. 70 from the outside. He will miss. As Fenech answers back, he misses as well, as both fighters are trying to find their way here in the second round. As we go to the 2-minute mark of the round, deuces, toe-to-toe from the outside. Canizales leading off, 98 from the outside. He will land a punch, but there will be a foul check, as it might have been illegal. Fenech looking to answer back. He does. A punishing cross follows a jab. 2 punches landed. Now, foul check on Canizales. Fouls at a 3, and he does indeed foul. What will that foul be? He is warned for a headbutt. So in round number 2, Canizales is trying to show his manliness by roughing up Jeff Fenech. Round number 2. Oops. Trying to get my tabulation correct here. All right, so we go to the minute 40 mark here in the round. Very slow round so far, but Canizales still showing his authority as we go toe-to-toe again from the outside. 22 from the outside. Canizales rips a jab and doubles up, crosses behind it. 3 punches landed. Fenech looks to answer back, and he answers back big and 0-5 from the outside. Big shots to head and body, digging to the body and going to the head. 4 punches landed by Fenech as we go to the minute 20 mark, and Fenech takes back momentum. 6 and a 2. We'll see Jeff Fenech going on the offensive from the outside. Fenech from the outside, 28, as he follows a 1-2 with an uppercut. 3 punches landed. And there will be a chin check of Orlando Canizales, as that uppercut shook him and rattled his jaw, but he takes that punch and keeps moving forward as we go to the minute mark here in the round. Another exciting round, 5-1. We'll see Jeff Fenech on the outside, 95 on the outside, and he throws one punch that possibly is a foul, but that dice roll is a 13, and he gets that low blow in without any warning as we go to the 42nd mark here in round number 2. 1-1. We'll see Fenech on the offensive from the inside, 86 from the inside. That's a clinch as we go to the last 20 seconds of the round. 1-2. Again, Fenech on the inside, 89. He clinches as the round closes, as both fighters much slower round. Fenech in that round, number 2, landing 10 punches to 9 for Canizales. So a 1-punch differential, so this could be anywhere on our judges' scorecards. First, Judge David Mendoza. How will he call this? All right. Glenn Trowbridge. Okay. And Harold Lederman. All right, all 3 judges' scores are in. So far, I would say this, after 2 rounds, you would have to give this fight so far to Orlando Canizales, as he clearly won round number 1, and round number 2 is up for grabs. So Orlando Canizales so far leading in this fight. As we go to round number 3, both fighters getting their instructions from their corner, up off their stools, eyeing their opponent. Bell rings, dice rolls for round number 3. 4 and a 5 sees Jeff Fenech on the offensive from the inside, 51 from the inside, punishing cross, follows a jab, 2 punches landed, and there will be no defense from Canizales, as there will be a chin check, and it is a 9, and he takes that and keeps moving forward as we go to the 240 mark here in the round. 1 and a 5. Again, Fenech from the inside, 62 from the inside. He misses counter opportunity, and there will be a counter from Canizales as he lands 2 hooks to the body, and there will be a chin check for Jeff Fenech. And it is a 4, and Fenech is again stunned. He is stunned here in round number 3 as Canizales is landing heavily. In the round. And the way I play it on counters, if the red die is is within the power rating, I give it to the counter, and that was why he is now stunned. As we go to the 220 mark in the round, Canizales will be unopposed inside 69. He indeed does miss, though, with the 69. Now we go to the 2-minute mark here in the round, 6 and 3. See a toe-to-toe from the inside. Canizales leading off from the inside. 0-5, heavy rights and lefts. 4 more punches landed. And Fenech looking to answer back. He does indeed with an 0-6, which will be 4 big shots for him. Land to the head and body of Canizales as they both are firing away here in the round. 1:40 to go in round number 3, 4 and 2. We'll see Jeff Fenech on the inside, 91 on the inside for Fenech. Will be a clinch. No punches landed as we go to the minute 20 mark here in the round. 6-2. Fenech again, this time from the outside. Jeff Fenech, 26 from the outside. He follows a 1-2 with another uppercut. 3 punches landed, and there will be a chin check of Orlando Canizales, and he's hit hard and heavy, but it's just outside of his chin knockdown rating, so he moves forward as we go to the minute mark here in the round. 1-4, toe-to-toe from the inside. Fenech leading off. 71 from the inside. He misses. Canizales looks to answer back with an 88, but it is a clinch as we go to the 42nd mark here in the round. 5-4. Again, toe-to-toe from the outside. Fenech leading off from the outside. 38 from the outside. That 1-2 with the uppercut one more time as he's digging that uppercut up and into the jaw of Orlando Canizales. Canizales looking to answer back, and he does a 37. He rips a jab and doubles across. 3 punches landed by Canizales as we go to the 22nd mark as both fighters are firing big here in this round. 3-3. We'll see Canizales from the inside. 15 from the inside. 4 heavy rights and lefts landed as he lands 4 more punches. And there's another chin check of Fenech as Canizales is punching heavy, but he is not phased as the bell rings, to end round number 3. So round number 3 is behind us. 12 punches landed by Fenech, 13 by Canizales. So another 1-point differential round as it's making it difficult on these judges. Judge David Mendoza. All right. Glenn Trowbridge. Okay. And Harold Lederman. All right. Judges' scores are in. David Mendoza turns in his card to the commission. Glenn Trowbridge. Hello, Dave Gardner. How are you, bud? Exciting bout so far, very evenly fought. Jeff Fenech did go down in round 1. He was knocked down in the very first round as Canizales got a right cross down that put him on the canvas. Again, Fenech was stunned in round 3, but the boxing totals are pretty evenly matched so far. I think the problem Canizales is going to run into is he's very low on fatigue already. He's at 25 with a lot of fighting left to go as we're getting ready to go into round number 4 of this 10-round bout between Jeff Fenech and Orlando Canizales. Both fighters up off their stools. Bell rings, dice rolls, double sixes, boxcars. We'll see a toe-to-toe from the inside as Canizales will be leading off from the inside. 15 from the inside, lands heavy rights and lefts. 4 punches landed, and there will be a chin check of Jeff Fenech after he answers back. He answers back 27 himself. He follows up with a 1-2 and an uppercut. He keeps getting that uppercut through the defense of Orlando Canizales. Now, chin check, Jeff Fenech. And he takes that punch and keeps moving forward as we go to the 220 mark here in the round. 1-5. We'll see Fenech on the inside going on the offensive. 98 from the inside. He gets one punch in, but it could be a foul, but the 15 is well outside of his foul range as that low blow gets through and probably to Canizales' dishumor. 1-4. This will be a toe-to-toe. This time from the inside as Jeff Fenech will lead off. 22. No, that will be Canizales as it was evenly matched last time. 22 from the outside, actually. 22 from the outside. He rips a jab and he doubles up that cross. 3 more punches landed as Fenech looks to answer back. 67, he does not. He misses as we go to the minute 40 mark here in round number 4. 1-6. Toe-to-toe from the inside. Canizales leading off. 85 from the inside. It is a clinch. No punches landed as this is a slow round here in round 4. 4-4. Again, a toe-to-toe from the outside. Canizales from the outside, just outside his range as he misses. Fenech fires back with an 84, and he misses as well as we go to the minute mark. Sloppy round so far, and here in round 4. 2-6. Canizales from the inside on the offensive. 11 from the inside. 4 more punches landed. Heavy rights and lefts as he goes to the body and head of Jeff Fenech. And Fenech will have a cut check, but the 11 is well outside of his cut range as we go to the 42nd mark here in round number 4. Boxcars again, toe-to-toe from the inside. Again, Canizales landing heavy from the inside. Heading heavy rights to the body and lefts to the head. 4 punches landed. Fenech looks to answer back with an 89. But that is a clinch. Those 4 punches will be taken back. It has to be frustrating for Canizales as he's trying to get those punches in as we go to the 22nd segment here in the round. 3-6 will be Canizales going on the offensive from the inside. 91 from the inside, and that is a clinch as the bell rings as both fighters trying to establish their dominance. Slow round for Fenech that round, landing only 4 punches to the 11 of Orlando Canizales. So far, this is Canizales' fight, as he's been the dominant one in this fight so far. 7-punch differential this time. First round that hasn't been razor thin close. Judge David Mendoza. David Mendoza. Okay. Glenn Trowbridge. Okay. And Harold Lederman. Judges' scores are in. And so far, by my scoring, Orlando is leading this fight. Surprisingly, both very talented fighters. And again, we've got a lot of fight left to go, and Canizales does not have a whole lot of win left to go as we go to round number 5. Fighters up off their stools, bell rings, dice rolls. 1-6. The toe-to-toe from the inside. Canizales leading off from the inside. He misses. Fenech answering back. 92 from the inside. It is a clinch as we go to the 240 mark here in round number 5. 1-1 will be Jeff Fenech on the inside. 55 on the inside, and he just get him. He just gets in those 2 punches. Punishing cross followed by a jab. 2 punches landed. and it would be a chin check for Canizales, but the 14, well, actually, the 14 is his defensive check. So we need to check his chin as he allows both punches through. And it is a 5. His chin knockdown is to be stunned is a 4. So it's just outside as that punishing uppercut rattles the jaw of Orlando Canizales as we go to the 220 mark here in the round. 4-1. Again, Jeff Fenech on the offensive from the inside, 63. He misses. No counter from Canizales. He is just trying to prevent being rocked by Jeff Fenech. 5-4. This time it will be a toe-to-toe from the outside. Fenech leading off, 0-2 from the outside. He launches a smothering attack. 5 punches landed, and there will be a chin check of Canizales after he answers back. A 98, and that will be 1 punch landed, and there will be a foul check for Canizales. But first, the chin check on Orlando Canizales. He knocks down at a 2 and is stunned 4 and under, and it's a 7. He takes it and keeps moving forward. But did he foul? He'll foul at a 3 because of the -2. And he does indeed foul again. Canizales is dirty boxing here in round 5. He gets a warning for holding, no, headbutt. And that's his second headbutt warning. This can become a problem. This fight's too close to have a point taken away. So that's his second headbutt warning. The third, there will be a point taken away. As we go to the minute 40 mark here in the round, 1-6. This will be a toe-to-toe from the inside. Fenech leading off from the inside. He throws that punishing cross, followed by a jab. 2 more punches landed. Canizales looking to answer back, and he misses as we go to the minute 20 mark here in round number 5. 4-2. We'll see Fenech again on the offensive from the inside. 53 from the inside. Again, that cross followed by the jab. 2 more punches landed. And Canizales does not defend as we go to the minute mark here in the round, and he lets all the punches through. 6-3. Toe-to-toe from the outside. Fenech from the outside, toe-to-toe. He follows a 1-2 with that uppercut getting through again. 3 punches landed. Canizales looking to answer back. 93. And those punches were taken back with a clinch as we go to the 42nd mark as Canizales is hanging on now, starting to feel the pressure from Jeff Fenech, who's getting busy here in round 5. 1-3. Toe-to-toe again from the inside. Fenech leading off from the inside. There will be a clinch as we go to the 22nd mark as both fighters feeling the fatigue of throwing punches this round. But it's been all Jeff Fenech in this round. 6-2. Fenech again on the offensive from the outside. 39 from the outside. That 1-2 with the uppercut again gets through. 3 punches landed. And the defensive check, Canizales allows another hook to the body to get through as the bell rings. A dominant round this time by Jeff Fenech, who outpunched Canizales 15-4 in that round, 11 punch differential. And that takes Canizales' stamina down to 6. So 11 punch differential. Well, with these judges, I don't even have to look at the sheet. Actually, I may have to look at it because they made 11 punch differential. No, there's no 10-8. It'll be 10-9 for all judges as we go to round number 6. Now, my homebrew rule is I do stamina as soon as all their punches are used up. So here in round number 6, as soon as Fenech lands 6 punches, Canizales will be fatigued. So that's what we're looking at going into this round. Fighters up off the stool, they have their instructions. They're eyeing each other across the ring. Bell rings, dice rolls, 4 and a 3. We'll see a toe-to-toe from the inside, Fenech leading off from the inside. But it is a clinch as both fighters are trying to get on the inside to bang away on the others, but tying each other up in it. In the meantime, 2 and 5, again, a toe-to-toe from the inside. This time it's a 30 from the inside. That 1-2 with the uppercut, again, getting through the defense of Canizales as he looks to answer back. He does from the inside. He rips a jab and doubles up across. 3 punches landed by Canizales. And the cut check is well outside Fenech's cut range with the 12 as we go to the 220 mark here in the round. 6 and 4. We'll see again a toe-to-toe from the outside. Fenech leading off from the outside. Big shots going to the body and then the head as he lands 4 punches. 4 punches landed, and now Canizales is now fatigued as Canizales fires back. 46. And he'll follow up a cross followed by a jab, and he lands 2 punches. As from now on, each segment now will be reading from the fatigue column of Orlando Canizales. 4 and 3. Toe-to-toe again from the inside. 55 from the inside. Punishing cross follows a jab. 2 punches landed by Jeff Fenech. Canizales looking to answer back, and it is a 99. This will be the first time we will be going to our event chart. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see what this will unfold. 33. Fighters continue to brawl after bell sounds, both given warnings as that makes no sense as we're in the middle of the round. Yeah, Anthony may need to explain that one to me. We'll go to the minute 40 mark here in the round. That was an uneventful event check. 6 and 1. Fenech on the outside. 42 from the outside. That punishing cross followed by the jab. 2 more punches landed as he's starting to gain momentum in this fight. As we go to the minute 20 mark, as there's no defense from Canizales. 2 and a 6. Again, Canizales this time on the inside, and this is another event check. Let's see if this one's a little more eventful. Fighter Hitswall loses 5 extra stamina points this round, so that is something definitely that Canizales did not need to see happen. Does his stamina go down even more? He was already fatigued, so I guess it doesn't really matter that it goes down even more now. As we go to the minute mark here in the round. 6 and 1. Fenech from the outside, 75 from the outside. He misses counter opportunity, but Canizales cannot counter. As we go to the 42nd mark here in the round. 4 and a 5. Fenech on the inside. 39 from the inside. That 1-2 with the uppercut gets through again. And now that his opponent is fatigued, that is a chin check for Canizales, who allows that punch to get through with the 17. Now, chin check It is a 13, and he gets through as his chin knockdown now is 4, and he's stunned to 6. As we go to the 22nd mark here in the round. 4 and 4, toe to toe from the inside. Fenech leading off from the inside, 37 from the inside. That 1-2, then the uppercut getting through one more time. As 3 punches land. Now, Canizales answers back with a 76, and he misses as the bell sounds on round number 6. Another round dominated by Jeff Fenech as he's starting to show his dominance here now that Canizales is now fatigued. That was 17 punches landed to only 5 for Canizales, 12-point differential. So another dominant round by Jeff Fenech as he's starting to outpoint the fatigued Orlando Canizales. David Mendoza, Len Trowbridge, and Harold Lederman have entered their scores as we go to round number 7 in this 10-round bout. Can Canizales make it competitive? Can he hold out to the end? I'm not so sure. Here we go. Bell sounds. Dice rolls. 6 and a 3. Toe to toe from the outside. Fenech leading off from the outside. 43. That punishing cross follows by a jab. 2 punches landed. As Canizales answers back with a 91 from the outside. That's a clinch. No punches landed as those 2 punches are erased off the scorecard. As we go to the 220 mark, 6 and a 1. We'll see Jeff Fenech on the offensive from the outside, 93 from the outside. Another clinch as we go to the 2-minute mark. This is a slow round starting off, 5 and a 1. Jeff Fenech on the outside, 79 from the outside. He misses, counter opportunity, but Canizales misses the opportunity as we go to the minute 40 mark here in the round. 1 and a 1. Fenech on the inside, 26 from the inside. 1-2, then the uppercut. It lands, getting through one more time as there's no defense from Canizales as we go to the minute 20 mark here in round number 7. 4 and 6. Again, toe to toe from the inside. Fenech leading off, 63 from the inside. He misses. Canizales answers back with a 47 from the inside. He does land as he throws a punishing cross following a jab. 2 punches landed by Canizales as we go to the minute mark here in the round. Very slow round, 4 and 1. We'll see Fenech again going from the inside, 69 from the inside. He misses. Counter opportunity, but the counter is just out. The 7 is just outside of his range. And if he could have landed that counter, it would have been a chin check. But as we go to the 42nd mark, we'll see Fenech going on the offensive from the outside. 51 from the outside is just outside his range as he misses. No counter as we go to the 22nd mark. Canizales and Fenech, 4 and 5. We'll see Jeff Fenech from the inside with the 60 missing. Counter misses wildly. Bell rings, and that will be the end of round number 7, a very slow round with sloppy boxing as we've seen 3 punches landed to 2 in that round. Both fighters evidently catching their breath to save themselves for the last 3 rounds of this fight. 1 punch differential. Judge David Mendoza. All right. Glenn Trowbridge. Okay. And Harold Lederman. Judges' scores are in. David Mendoza hands in his card, as does Glenn Trowbridge and Harold Lederman. Scores are in as we go to round number 8, this 10-round bout. All right, here we go. Fighters up off their stools. A weary Orlando Canizales and a not so weary Fenech. Can he take advantage of the wore out Orlando? Let's see. Bell rings, dice rolls. 1 and a 1. We'll see Fenech on the inside. 90 on the inside. That is a clinch as Canizales continues to hang on, trying to get through this fight. 3 and a 6. Canizales from the inside. 25 from the inside. He rips a jab and doubles across. 3 punches landed, but because he's a fatigue, only 2 of those get through. But there was an added 1 for the defense of Fenech, so 3 total do get through as we go to the 220 mark here in the round. 3 and a 5. We'll see Canizales going on the offensive from the outside. 26 from the outside. Rips the jab. Gets 2 punches landed. And there will be no defense from Jeff Fenech as we go to the 2-minute mark here in the round. 6 and 5. We'll see Fenech this time on the offensive from the outside. 79 from the outside. He misses. Counter opportunity. And Canizales answers back with a counter cross, getting through the defense of Jeff Fenech. As we go to the minute 40 mark, seems like Fenech has yet to get off his stool. 4 to 4. We'll see a toe-to-toe from the outside. Orlando Canizales, 0-1 from the outside. Blistering 2-handed assault as 5 punches get through. And there will be a chin check of Jeff Fenech after he answers back a 50. And he throws a punishing cross following a jab. 2 punches landed, and his are heavy as well, as Canizales' chin will be checked as well. First, the chin check for Jeff Fenech, and it is a 2. He is knocked down again here in round number 8. He is knocked down, so there will be no chin check of Orlando Canizales as Fenech is knocked down. He has a chin KO of 4. If on this roll anything is 4 or under, this fight is over, and it is an 8. He gets up, but he is stunned. This will be the 2nd time he's been down in this fight. Now down in round number 8. Jeff Fenech again knocked down. So we will go to the minute mark with Canizales unopposed. Fenech trying to figure out where he's at. It'll be a from the outside, 30 from the outside. That's rips a jab and doubles across. 2 punches landed. So Fenech makes it through to the next segment. 4 and a 1. We'll see Jeff Fenech from the inside. 0-8 from the inside. Big shots to the head and body. He lands 4 punches. As we go to the 22nd mark here in the round. 4 and a 6. Again, toe-to-toe from the inside. This time Fenech leading off, but he misses. Canizales answering back from the inside. He will rip a jab and double across. Two punches landed in that segment as the bell sounds. A big round for Orlando Canizales as he's knocked down Jeff Fenech one more time in round number 8. As he landed, out-punched and out-boxed Jeff Fenech in that round. 15 to 6. And that will be an easy round for these judges to score. A surprising round. Did not see that coming with a fatigued Orlando Canizales, but a tough fighter as he landed big. And secured that round. As we go into round number 9, this is still anybody's fight. I have to say it's not going the way I was thinking it was going to go, but here we are. Round number 9. Both fighters on their stools. Jeff Fenech's corner telling him he needs to get busy. He is now losing this fight, and he needs to. He's losing it handily now, and he needs to win these next 2 rounds big, and he needs to more than likely knock his opponent out. As both fighters get up off their stools, the bell rings, the dice rolls. 2 and 2. We'll see a toe-to-toe from the outside. Canizales leading off from the outside. 11 from the outside. He lands heavy rights and lefts. 3 punches landed. As Fenech looks to answer back, and he does with a 41 as he throws a cross and followed by a jab. 2 punches landed as we go to the 240 mark here in the round. Boxcars, toe-to-toe from the inside. Orlando Canizales leading off from the inside. 0-5, he lands heavy rights and lefts. 3 more punches landed. As Fenech looks to answer back, he answers back with an 80, which misses. And we go to the 220 mark as Canizales is trying to sway this fight in the end. 4-1. We'll see Fenech on the inside, 74 from the inside. He misses. No counter from Orlando Canizales as we go to the 2-minute mark here in the round. 3-1. We'll see a toe-to-toe from the inside. Canizales leading off. 0-8 from the inside. Will be 3 more punches, heavy rights and lefts landed, and there will be no chin check as he is now down to a 2 in power. But Fenech looks to answer back himself. A 41. He lands 2 more crushing blows, and there will be a chin check, but the 5, the 16 is well outside the knockdown rating of Orlando Canizales as we go to the minute 40 mark. 4-5. We'll see Jeff Fenech on the offensive from the inside. 14 from the inside. Big shots to the head and body. 4 more punches landed. No defense from Canizales as we go to the minute 20 mark here in the round. 5-5. We'll see again Fenech on the outside. 95. He does indeed get a punch through, and he will be checked for a foul, but that punch gets through with no warning. As we go to the minute mark here in the round. 4-5. Again, Jeff Fenech on the offensive from the inside. 61. He misses. Counter opportunity, but there will be no counter as we go to the 42nd mark here in the round. 4-2. This time Fenech on the inside. 36 from the inside. It's a 1-2 with an uppercut. 3 punches landed. And there will be no defense from Canizales as we go to the last 20 seconds of the round. 4-6. We'll see a toe-to-toe from the inside. Fenech leading off from the inside. He misses, and they both clinch as the bell sounds, and that will be the end of round number 9, a round that Fenech needed to dominate, and he did not, as he just landed 12 punches to the 10 of Canizales, who has been the heavier puncher so far in this fight. How will the judges see this round? David Mendoza. Okay, Glenn Trowbridge. All right, and Harold Lederman. Okay. Here we go. Round number 10 in this fight. And the way that I see it, Jeff Fenech, to win this fight, he needs to knock out Orlando Canizales. Canizales just needs to hang on. He's bone weary, but he's got this fight. Both fighters have had their instructions. Bell rings, and the dice roll. 2 and a 1. We'll see Fenech on the inside, and we have an event check 99. This is 98. Fighter with momentum suffers flash knockdown. Fighter with momentum suffers flash knockdown. So Fenech is knocked down again. 3 punches land for opponent. He's up at the 2 count. So he's knocked down again here in round number 10. So he will go into the 240 segment. Stunned, Canizales will be unopposed. It's a dice roll. He'll be throwing from the outside. 12 from the outside. Lands heavy rights and lefts. 3 punches will get through, as there will be a will check for Jeff Fenech, and his will is a 4, so 4 and under, and this fight is over, and it's a 19 as he keeps moving forward as we go to the 220 mark here in the round. 6 and 5. We'll see Fenech going on the offensive from the outside. 60 from the outside. He misses. Counter opportunity. And there is indeed one cross that gets through as Orlando Canizales is outboxing Jeff Fenech. As we go to the 2-minute mark, 5 and 5, we'll see Fenech on the outside. 23 from the outside is he follows a 1-2 with the uppercut. The uppercut gets through, and there will be a chin check as those punches get through. And here we go. It is a 14. Canizales keep moving forward. He's a tough guy to knock down. As we go to the minute 40 mark, 2 and 5, toe-to-toe from the outside. Fenech leading off from the outside. He misses. Canizales answers back. A 26 from the outside. 2 more punches landed by Canizales as he rips a jab and throws a cross in behind it. As we go to the minute 20 mark here in the round. 4 and 1. 4 and 1. We'll see Fenech on the inside. 37 from the inside. The 1-2 with the uppercut one more time. That uppercut has been getting through the entire fight. And defensively, he allows one more to get through as a hook to the body got through as well as we go to the minute mark here in the round. 3 and 2. We'll see Orlando Canizales this time going on the offensive from the outside. 12 from the outside. Lands heavy rights and left. 3 punches landed. Counter, defensive-wise, he does not stop any as we go to the 42nd mark. The last 40 seconds of this fight, 6 and 4. We'll see a toe-to-toe from the outside. Canizales leading off from the outside. Rips a jab and then a cross behind it. 2 punches land as Fenech looks to answer back. A 91 from the outside. That is a clinch as those punches are taken back. As we go to the last 20 seconds of this fight. 6 and 1. We'll see Jeff Fenech on the outside. 0-2 from the outside. Lands a smothering attack. He lands 5 punches to close out the round. But it is not enough, I believe, for this fight as the bell rings. And this fight is over with Fenech in that last round, landing 12 punches to 13 for Orlando Canizales. So a one-punch differential. See how our judges were going to score this round. Judge David Mendoza, Glenn Trowbridge. How are you going to score that, Glenn? All right. And Harold Lederman. All right. Judges' scores are in. All right. Well, this fight is over. A very entertaining fight. Both fighters giving it their all, going 10 rounds, both standing at the end. But we saw Jeff Fenech be knocked down 3 times in this fight in rounds 1, 8, and 10, and being stunned in round 3. So all the heavy hitting was done by Orlando Canizales. I see him winning this fight handily, but what will the judges say? Let's go to the judges' scores. Judge David Mendoza, 97-92. Judge Glenn Trowbridge, 95-94. And Judge Harold Lederman, 97-91 for your winner by unanimous decision, Orlando Canizales. And that will be the end of our bantamweight fight. And I thought I was going to be able to get in both fights a little bit quicker than I thought. So I will be coming back and revisiting the main bout in this fight, the Lewis Wilder fight. I will return to it later tonight or maybe tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed this undercard fight of these two bantamweights, as it was an exciting fight that went all 10 rounds, seeing Orlando Canizales winning unanimously with heavy punching, knocking down Jeff Fenech 3 times in this bout. Hope everyone has a great day. Soli Deo Gloria. Let's give God glory.